Hi, hello, welcome back to another session of the pharmacy discussion. It's a model question for Haryana Staff Selection Commission Pharmacist exam 31st January 2021, and here the topics included are course relevant subject, general English and general computer knowledge. This session is prepared according to the syllabus of the particular exam and more like a mock test, so you can answer with me. First topic is course relevant subject. Now you can go through the questions. First question, an osmotic diuretic useful to induce diuresis in case of poisoning is? Options are A. Hydrochlorothiazide, B. Triamterene, C. Chlorthalidone, D. Mannitol. Correct answer is option D, that is mannitol. Second question, which one of the following insulin can be used intravenously? Option A. Ultra-lente insulin, B. Protamine zinc insulin, C. NPH insulin, and option D. Crystalline insulin. Correct one is option D. Crystalline insulin. Then question number 3. Which one of the following is the drug of choice for scarlet fever? Option A. Tetracycline, B. Sulfonamide, C. Penicillin, D. Chloromycetin. Correct one is option C, that is penicillin. Then question number 4. Excessive use of tolbutamide will lead to? Option A. Diarrhea, B. Prolonged hypoglycemia, C. Tolerance to alcohol, and D. Acidosis. Correct one is option B, that is prolonged hypoglycemia. Then question number 5. The greatest threat from morphine poisoning is? Option A. Renal shutdown, B. Paralysis of spinal cord, C. Respiratory depression, and option D. Cardiovascular collapse. Correct one is option C, that is respiratory depression. Then question number 6. Parkinsonism is probably due to? Option A. Low dopamine in the brain, B. Low levodopa in the brain, C. Low acetylcholine in the brain, D. High levodopa in the brain. Correct one is option A, that is low dopamine in the brain. Next question, an overdosage of D-tubercularine. Option A. Interferes with oxidative enzyme of the cell, B. Paralysis respiratory muscles, C. May be compacted with carbachol, option D. Paralysis the autonomic nervous system. Correct one is option B. Question number 8. This drug is used in hypertensive emergencies. Option A. Minoxidil, B. Diazoxide, C. Reserpine, and D. all of the above. Correct one is option B, that is diazoxide. And question number 9. Sulfonamide widely used in ulcerative colitis is? Option A. Sulfadiazine, B. Sulfadoxazole, option C. Sulfasalazine, and option D. Sulfadimidine. Correct one is option C, that is sulfasalazine. Then question number 10. Alcohol should not be given with? Option A. Metronidazole, B. Emetine, C. Nidazole, D. all the above. Correct answer is option A. Metronidazole. Then question number 11. Amantadine in Parkinsonism acts by? Option A. Stimulating the release of dopamine from the storage site, B. Increasing the acetylcholine, C. Increasing the norepinephrine release from adrenals, D. Release of GABA. Correct one is option A. Stimulating the release of dopamine from storage site. Then question number 12. Drug of choice in epilepsy with pregnancy. Option A. Carbamazepine, B. Ethosuximide, C. Sodium valproate, D. Phenytoin. Correct one is option C, that is sodium valproate. Question number 13. Cephalosporins are effective against? Option A. Pneumococci, B. Diphtheria, C. Beta hemolytic streptococci, D. all the above. Correct one is option D, all of the above. Then question number 14, plasmodium resistance of chloroquine is due to option A, increase in RNA polymerase, B, bypass of DNA metabolism, C, decreased drug uptake, then D, all of the above. Correct answer is option C, that is decreased drug uptake. Next one, 15, antidote in isoniazid toxicity. Option A, riboflavin, B, pyridoxine, C, thiazides, D, spironolactone. Correct one is option B, pyridoxine. Next question, question number 16. Which of the following drug is useful in treating trigeminal neuralgia? Option A, phenytoin, B, carbamazepine, C, sodium valproate, D, ethosuximide. Correct one is option B. Question number 17. Pilocarpine when applied locally to the eye causes option A, miosis, B, spasm of accommodation, C, rising intraocular pressure, D, tremor. Correct one is option C, that is rising intraocular pressure. Question number 18. The mechanism of antibacterial action of cephalosporins include option A, inhibition of beta-lactamases, B, inhibition of peptide synthesis, C, inhibition of transpeptidase enzymes, D, interfere with the synthesis of cytoplasmic membrane. Correct one is option C. Then question number 20. Most serious adverse effect of antithyroid drug propyl thiouracil is option A, drug fever, B, agranulocytosis, C, alopecia, D, nephritis. Correct one is option B, that is agranulocytosis. Next topic is general English. Question number 21. Choose the word with the opposite meaning of rigid. Option A, solid, B, flexible, C, loose, D, tight. Correct one is option B, that is flexible. Then 22. Choose the correct sentence from the given alternatives. Option A, my brother walks like she does. B, he will not come without I tell him. C, the grapes grown in Australia are better than in France. D, Jack is the stronger of the two brothers. Okay, here the correct answer is option A. Next question, question number 23. I have not met him dash last Monday. Option A, at, B, since, C, for, D, on. Correct one is option B, since. Then question number 24. Much water has dash under the bridge. Option A, flew, B, flown, C, flee, D, flawed. Correct answer is option D, flawed. Then question number 25. The old man wished that he dash young again. Options are A, was, B, were, C, had been, D, would have. Correct answer is option C, had been. Next question, question number 26. What is the time dash your watch? Option A, by, B, on, C, in, D, at. Correct one is option A, by. Then question number 27. A lot of work dash still to be done. Option A, are, B, has, C, have, D, were. Correct one is option B, has. Next one. The sick people dash on the bed. Option A, lie, B, laid, C, lay, D, lain. Correct answer is option C, lay. The sick people lay on the bed. Then 29. David will benefit dash the experience. Options are A, from, B, by, C, with, D, to. Correct answer is option A, from. Question number 30. Choose the word which is wrongly spelled. Now you can choose the correct one from the options. Correct one is option D.